It's a major positive development, it's clearly moving in the right direction. President Trump and his national security team had two preconditions to have negotiations, and Kim Jong Un has met both of them. One is the talk will be about nuclear disarmament, and two, you will stop your nuclear and ICBM test, and he's meeting both of those conditions.
Certainly, the North Koreans have invited American heads of state before, but this is the first time an American head of state said, sure, I'll go. So this is really quite extraordinary.
You know, it's long overdue that the Americans and the North Koreans talk, and if the North Koreans are serious about denuclearization, that's a pretty big step forward. We've never had a summit between North Korean and U.S. leaders before, so this would be a really, really big deal if it comes through. I think there's a lot of skepticism, though, because, you know, as your correspondent said just a couple of months ago, we were talking about, you know, airstrikes and nuclear war and things like that, and then all of a sudden, you know, whoosh, within 2 months, we're talking about, you know, sort of some kind of final deal on the peninsula.
I think that tough-mindedness is, and the fact that they've accepted that, is the reason that Trump has accepted the visit. Now, they could be lying through their teeth, like they've been in the past, and when we get into discussions with them, they move in a different direction. That certainly can be the case.
What was interesting as well is that the North Koreans have indicated, according to the South Koreans, that they don't have a problem with U.S. Military exercises with South Korea. These are rather robust exercises that take place every year, and every year the North Koreans have a temper tantrum about them. But this time, apparently, they're saying this is okay.
The president got it right the other day when he said that China has helped a lot. The big problem has always been not more sanctions on North Korea, but Chinese enforcement. North Korea's relationship with the world economy goes through China, both over the land bridge, obviously, but also through Chinese banks. And we've been working hard, we, the Americans, have been working hard for a while to get the Chinese on board, but the Chinese have always worried about pressuring North Korea too much. But the Chinese don't want North Korea with nuclear missiles either. The Chinese know that this has become a really, really big issue for the Americans. Donald Trump was threatening a major conflict in the region. So it does look like the president's approach of sort of pressure and talking to the Chinese have worked.